It doesn't get any better than that.
Hello everybody, welcome to the last quarter-final match here in Ankara, Türkiye, as we get ready to see exactly who will be going to the semi-finals, and what a game we've got to come. It's the host Türkiye taking on Thailand. It's the first time the two teams have met, and it will be played in front of a sold-out capacity crowd of 10,000 plus fans, all expecting a Türkiye victory. Thailand is seeded 8th, whilst Turkey is seeded number 1 as they are the hosts for these finals. Now, let's have a look at the players to watch for both games. Thailand's Pimpachaya is undoubtedly one of the breakout stars of the 2022 Volleyball Nations League. The opposite is Thailand's number 1 scorer and the tournament's 4th best scorer, as well as number 4 in the best attack category. Joining Pimpachaya are two teammates who've played in the Turkish league in the past season, and they're well loved by the home crowd, Chachuan and Acharapon. The ever-smiling Chachuan is the tournament's 6th best scorer, 9th best attacker, 6th best receiver, and the 8th best blocker. That's just how good she is. The other wing hitter for Thailand is Acharapon, who has been solid for Thailand since day one. Her best performance was against the reigning Volleyball Nations League and Olympic champions USA, where she scored 25 points. Last but not least is the VNL's best setter of the preliminary round, Pornpun Guetpad. She's not just the playmaker of this team, but also the leader, always reminding her teammates to calm down and have fun. Their fans have been waiting for this moment to cheer for them again here in Ankara, and a victory against Thailand will put them one step closer to the VNL title. Crowd favourite Ebra Karakurt, also known as the Black Wolf, will for sure pump up the crowd. The opposite is the tournament's 7th best scorer and the 6th best attacker. One of Türkiye's biggest strength is having two of the world's best middle blockers, Zehra Güneş, who is the tournament's 2nd best blocker, and the heart and soul of the team, Eda Erdem. Their offence will be in the hands of setter Cansu Özbay. You can watch the Türkiye versus Thailand match live on Volleyball TV at 3:30 p.m. GMT, 6:30 p.m. local time, and I'll be back with you again for the semi-final round.
Merhaba, mabuhay, hello and welcome. It is a capacity crowd here in Ankara as we get ready for quarter-final number 2. And it should be an absolute cracker. Türkiye, the host, taking on Thailand, and a place in the semi-finals are at stake. Italy are in the semi-finals. They beat China by 3-1 earlier on. And we know that the other semi-final that's happening will be Brazil. Will be taking on Serbia, but what a game we've got to come here. Clayton Lucas with you for this one. Alongside me is Courtney Thompson, the USA volleyball setting legend. CT, what do you think?
Oh man, you know, I was fortunate to play on the USA team for 10 years, and it's so rare that you play one of the best teams in the world in front of their home crowd. I just feel fortunate to be here tonight.
Well, that's a little confirmation of what I just said a moment ago about the teams that are through, and it doesn't look good for Thailand, it's got to be said. But do you know what? 7-1, that's then. It was different players, different times, different venues. This is now, and Thailand have been absolutely outstanding in this Volleyball Nations League. No one gave them a chance, really, with a whole new team, but they have come here, they have travelled around, and they have just beaten everyone. They beat Serbia, Bulgaria, they beat China. For goodness sake, and it's just like, whoa, no one is taking them lightly, least of all Türkiye. They have been a joy to watch. And we're just hoping that they can bring that joy here as well. They were, funnily enough, that before we went on air, I mean, the MC at the moment is just going crazy. It's just absolutely phenomenal here. The atmosphere is electric. And he invited Thailand out. They all came out with Pimpachai and co. Pimpachai has been brilliant with 218 points, 11 blocks. Türkiye come out. The place went mental, and Thailand was still clapping and cheering, and that was completely unfazed, and that could well be the key for them here, as well as the players, and particularly Chachuan as well. 202 points, 29 blocks. They have been just incredible.
Really, and offensively, they're just so tough. They run so many combos, they play so quickly, and they just do what they do. They're not trying to be any other team. Really frustrating as far as extending rallies, so Turkey's certainly got their work cut out for them.
Türkiye coming off the bus a little earlier on. The Black Wolf leading them out. She will be on the prowl for points. One thing though for Ebrar Karakurt, she knows that she can over-rev. She does have a habit. I mean, it's easy to, and I guess maybe you can speak from experience, Courtney, of playing in front of the home fans and then slightly getting lost in the moment and maybe getting a little bit carried away, over-revving slightly.
That's right. You know, it's common at Olympics, and was fortunate to get to go to a few where you get in these moments and you just want it so badly for the fans, for good reason, but it takes you out of your game. So each side tonight just has to anchor in on what they do best. Easier said than done, certainly.
Oh, that's certainly something that the Giovanni Guidetti will be looking to do and calm them all down. He knows his team very well. Karakurt at the moment in the opposite slot, 194 points. When she is firing, goodness me, she's so difficult. She's quite an ungainly player in the nicest sense of the word, and that you just don't know where she's going to go. But one player you do know where she's going to go, and that is Gunesh, and she's going to be going right across the net. She's the second best blocker in this tournament with 43 blocks behind Carol of Brazil, and we can expect to see her making plenty of monster blocks. Dr. Ali Grasser, the FIVB president, in the house for this one, along with Mr. Milosevic, the CEV president as well. So it's good to see. It is standing room only, really, it must be said. Türkiye getting ready to take on Thailand here in Ankara. It is buzzing. We've got just under 5 minutes before the first whistle. And I've already had chills, particularly when the MC was calling out the Turkish players. What he does is he calls out their first name, and the crowd erupt with the surname of the player, and it's just incredible. It must be so cool for the players, and they certainly don't. Remember the first week of the Volleyball Nations League here, and I interviewed Ebrar Karakurt after one of their victories, and I said to her, just how much does it make a difference having the crowd? He said, oh, it's great, it's wonderful. I said, does it add a little bit of height to your jump shot? Definitely does.
No doubt, no doubt.
So the light show, the lights come down, and the players come off, the warm-up is over, and we'll get ready to find out who will be starting this one. But time for talk is pretty much over for the players right now, isn't it? And the game plan and all of that will have been discussed way before now.
Absolutely, they've got a game plan, both sides, no doubt, coming into this match, knowing the importance of the rest of this week. And now it's all about showing up one play at a time and reacting to what each team is doing.
And the thing is with this as well, this is it, it's one game. It's winner takes all, winner stays in the competition, loser goes home. So there's so much pressure on a one-off game as well, not like playing in a league or even going to a World Championships or an Olympics where you can kind of build into it, right? You can grow into the event.
For sure. This is what it's all about. I mean, as an athlete, you're just craving these kind of matches where there's so much on the line. There's an added energy. You can feel it here in Türkiye. It's an amazing place. The fans here know volleyball really well, and it's so fun as an athlete to play in front of those kind of crowds. It's just a little different.
It has been incredible, and the support has been amazing, not just for Türkiye, but for all the teams here. It's been fabulously well attended. Time then to meet the first six for Thailand. It'll be the setter, Pompon Gwetpad, who has been playing volleyball in Japan, currently playing Jakarta. So she's the starting setter. Next out is Jaraspon Bundasak, the middle blocker, who plays in Japan right now for Densu Eribis. Pimpachaya Kokram in the opposite slot, who plays for the Kurobi Aqua Feribis in Japan. And there is a little hint coming here for those of you who haven't seen Thailand play. I've mentioned Japan 3 times, and it's going to be like watching Japan play with the way that they go about what they're doing. The other members of the team is Chachuan Moksrai through the outside, and Hatia Bamroksung, the other middle blocker. And the starting libero is Pianak Panoy. Now everyone's standing up, everybody making some noise, because Türkiye are about to come out of court, and we're going to have to stand up now as well, because we can't actually see the court.
How fun is that? Gotta love it. Fans are going crazy here in Turkey.
They haven't even started yet. So first out, it's Cansu Uzbay, the setter. For me, one of the great setters of her generation. She will put the ball on a dime for her team. Next out is Sevilla Shahin, number 6, going through the outside. And Baladin, number 7, the other outside hitter. Next out, the captain, huge roar for Eda Erdem, the middle blocker. Going through the middle, number 18, Sarah Gunesh. She's going to be putting up a wall. And now out comes the Black Wolf, number 99, Ebrar Karakurt. And the starting libero will be Simye Akus. So I catch number 10 to the bench for the moment. That was who Giovanni Guidetti has decided can get the job done. He almost missed the bus today. Bativa on the bus, and then all of a sudden he came running past with his coffee in his hand. Ooh. But luckily he made it. That's quite important. This is how they're lining up. It will be Uzbay at 1 and Pornpun at 1. So both teams are lining up in a mirror image of themselves really, with the setters at 1. So 3 front court attackers to start with. When you played, where did you prefer? Well, so Mio Isumi is the first referee from Japan, excellent referee in charge of this one. Where did you prefer to start? What was your favorite rotation?
I like starting in 1. I was short, so I like to serve. I like to play back row. That's kind of my happy place. And both teams with such strong opposites, no surprise they're starting in rotation 1. How good does this court look tonight? Oh,
it's one of the best courts I've ever seen. It's just incredible. I can't wait for it to get going. It's almost about to get going. So for those of you watching, get your snacks, get your drinks. Well, it's too late for that now. Get comfy, because this one is about to get going. Türkiye in red serving. It's Thailand in white receiving. This is the quarterfinal of the Women's Volleyball Nations League here in Ankara, Türkiye, and first point goes to the hosts.
Pimpachaya hitting that one long. No surprise, there's a lot of energy in this gym.
Cansu Uzbay will serve again. And that bit of energy being transferred into that serve.
Yeah, pretty common in these kind of games. There's a lot on the line. Losers going home tonight. Full house, sold out crowd. You're going to make some errors early, likely from both sides.
Well, we've got a long way to go yet. Best part of 2 hours plus, depending on how far it goes. And there'll be a lot of boos and whistles for Thailand, but they'll ignore all of that. Bit of work to do for Karakurt. A free ball for Thailand. Chance to go ahead. Good up. And a lovely set from Erdem. But Türkiye have to come again. Oh, what a pickup. What a pickup. Still, though, it's Türkiye knocking on the door, and eventually they smash it open. Gunesh through the middle.
Wow, we're already rolling here. Thailand doing what they do best, extending rallies. And Türkiye is going to have to stay patient all night and just make smart swings, as Ganesh does here at the end. When it's there, take your shot.
That's a really good point you make, Courtney. A lot of the teams, well, the teams that have got through, particularly Brazil in their match against Japan, they said, we have to be patient. And you feel that's going to be the case here for Türkiye. Nice up. Well played. Is that off hands? No, say Thailand. And the referee agrees. So Guidetti scratching his head. Does he call a challenge? And the answer for that's no. Few new rules for the Volleyball Nations League for those of you. Whoa, yes, brilliant. Poker faces from Thailand. They get away with it. Oh, no getting away with that, though. That one is a super spike from Celia Shaheen.
Shaheen, what a nice swing. Türkiye playing with some speed. That's a tight set, but she does a nice job of getting her feet there, finding some line to hit.
Bit of a chase for Pornpun. But it's into transition. Swing chance. Oh, and taken, lovely. Well played, Karakurt. That wasn't an easy one, was it? Because she was in the court. She's quite square on, almost facing out of court at one moment. Yeah,
one thing that sets Türkiye apart, when you got a hitter like Karakurt, who just takes so many swings in trans. She's a right-handed hitter.
And while we're having a marvel at that, we don't get to quite marvel at Gunesh's serve. An ace for her, and all of a sudden, Türkiye are up by 3, and a timeout's been called. Now, for those of you that have been following the Volleyball Nations League, that you're aware of the rules. It was coaches get 1 timeout. There's been a change for the finals, so the coaches can have a timeout before 12. If they don't use it, they don't get 2, they get another 1. So this one's being used now.
3 แต้มการยอมเบรกไม่เป็นไรเมื่อยังกลับมาใหม่นี่นะฉะนั้นเราเล่นไปนิดนึงการครองบอลการควบคุมบอลทุกอย่างต้องมั่นใจโอเคนะเล่นใหม่เล่นมีความสุขนะ
Well, I guess it can be a little bit overwhelming, can't it? Coming into a situation like this with 10,000 plus fans, you can't hear yourself think, let alone try and communicate, and it can get away from you.
Absolutely. You know, there's so much energy. They can't win you a match, but Thailand's no doubt going to look to settle in as quickly as possible.
That's a decent ball, considering it came off the net. Well up. Nice bit of cover. What a great block. And Türkiye reading that well. Erdem knows that Thailand likes to play that combination ball inside.
That's right. Nice patience by Erdem. One of the challenges of playing Thailand, they run so many different combos. You'll see the best blockers just look at the setter and are patient.
Oh, wonderful. Absolute springs in her heels at Chadaporn.
Maybe I spoke too soon. You see here, Karakurt gets hung up on the quick hitter. If they're watching the setter, you're going to react to that exactly where she's setting. We get in trouble when we stare at the hitters a little bit too long.
Yeah, we get through the net. What are you looking at?
What you looking at?
What you looking at? Well, I'll tell you what we're looking at right now. We're looking at Türkiye making the absolute most of this first set. They're siding out well.
They're passing well. Uzbai's looks like the game plan is to get their middles going early. They're much more physical than Thailand's middle. That's a great matchup for Türkiye.
That's a good ball in. That's such a good touch in the block, able to slow it down. Oh, lovely. And that's set right into the path at which Hande Baladin was coming into. So her energy going into the ball's energy.
Beautiful run by Uzbai and Erden. As we see so many hitters, so many strong attackers coming at Thailand.
And that one's not, oh yes it has, off the fingers in a way. And now a chance maybe for Thailand to try and just settle down a bit, get something working from the serve.
One reason Pimpachai is so good, you'll see this set is a little bit, she's back row, but it's still behind her a little bit, and she does a good job of just using the set.
Good up from Karakurt and available to have a swing. Oh, great cover. The crowd thought that was down. And now it's Türkiye who's struggling, and it's Thailand who take the point off of a magical piece of defense and cover.
Both sides defending so well on this play. It's easy to see how much this match means to everyone.
That's it. Unfortunately for Shahin, she's off out ready. I'm going to get a swing. No, you're not. You've actually got to pay attention to what's happening beforehand. Now she does get a swing. Shahin puts it off the block and away, and Türkiye have the ball back.
It's a great swing. One of the challenges of playing a lower team, Thailand is not the most physical team, is that you want to bounce balls as a tall attacker. Good discipline by Türkiye so far to keep hitting high.
That one is a point then for Thailand. Vedetti's just staying calm.
You'll see both teams, one of the biggest differences tonight, a nice set by libero Pianut. The second contact is so important. There's going to be a lot of digs tonight. Who can get the best swings off those digs?
Nice. Really nice. Jansu's doing a great job of distributing the ball well, finding her attackers.
Yeah, Uzbai's keeping her team in rhythm right now. Both off the pass and in transition off of a dig. Great job by her.
That's a good ball in. And that's the threat that Thailand are going to offer throughout this match. When the good ball in is coming, there's 4 attackers, and even against 3 blockers, there's an advantage to be had.
Really, and the timing and the rhythm that Thailand is able to run is so challenging to defend. One of the keys for Türkiye, no doubt, will be getting low and over.
Maybe a better chance here for Türkiye. Work for Karakurt to do. Didn't happen. The one thing that Thailand can draw on are their victories they've had in this Volleyball Nations League against Serbia, Bulgaria, against China. They were brilliant victories, so they know that against the better teams they can get the results. Causing trouble from the serving line at the moment. Thailand, good up. Will it come back? It might well do.
Wow.
It will do. Free swing as good as, because the block was coming late. That's nice play, wasn't it? Because everyone kind of bought the ball going to Gunesh, and it didn't.
Yeah, you can see those Thailand blockers are jumping with Ganesh. She's had some big kills early. One thing as a setter, you want to establish the middle, and it opens up everything else. Hard to do when you've got some of the best pin hitters in the world, but Uzbai doing a nice job of mixing up that offense.
Back ranks to rotation 1 again. And the quick arm working. That's something that Thailand have got with their triumvirate of outside hitters. Their opposite, their outsiders. This speed of that arm is so difficult to stop, isn't it?
Truly, and 2 Thailand hitters running in that direction, and both are happening so fast. It's really tough to defend. A little bit long by Baladine. This is what I'm talking about. They're looking for those high hands. Both sides making some unforced errors early. This is going to come down to who can make smarter swings over time.
Nice ball in. Well played. And it's not just the fact that Gunesh has had a swing, but where she's put that. There's never defenders in that part of the court.
Yeah, those wing defenders and right and left back are up there for that hard hit. She goes deep to the corner, one of the best places a middle blocker can hit. You're right, so tough to defend.
We'll go to the technical timeout. In volleyball, for those of you that are new to the game, you have what you call base positions there, your starting positions, ready for the quick attack, and then from there you can move. Now, the base positions are always
attention to the watch, and we are always serving on 2 seconds. Take your time. Who have to serve? Don't celebrate. Just go to serve and focus on your serve, okay? Second, when we are in block, doesn't matter if we don't understand good, but we have to stay ahead. Because if we change position and we make low end, then we are low. We mistake, we stay ahead like you did. Great touch.
Giovanni, one of the best coaches, well known for his strategy, getting his teams in the right places, telling his blockers, hey, it's happening fast, keep your hands up. We don't have time to drop our hands and get a full jump. You don't need to fully jump against these guys.
And you know, it's one of my pet hates for middle blockers that stand with their hands down by their hips, because you're absolutely right, and Guinetti's right. You can't get your hands up there in time. Keep your hands high. For a lot of these middle blockers, like Gunesh, when she stood there with her hands up, they're already above the height of the net. So you just go off your tippy toes, you can make the touch. Now, even from there, if you go on your tippy toes and it doesn't happen, you can still use that energy to go sideways and get out to the wings to help out. Oh, good reactions. 4 attacking options here for Türkiye. They'll have another go. And that has worked. It's in on the sideline.
This is exactly what we thought we'd see. Thailand making it challenging for Türkiye. They're getting some clean swings, unable to convert.
Interesting choice, wasn't it? Because Jansu went to Ebra twice, didn't work, went somewhere else. As a setter yourself, would you have gone back to Ebra and said, come on, get it done?
Yeah, it's always easier to say it up here, you know, but when you're on the court as a setter, especially in these kind of matches, there's so much of letting go of the moment, just playing with your instinct. So she must have noticed something, wanted to mix up that offense a little bit.
Brilliant from Erdem.
Erdem showing up tonight. That middle attack has worked so well for Türkiye. You see here, she does a nice job of staying off the net, getting behind that ball, hitting a lot of different directions, and also depth.
What's interesting, though, just cast your eyes down to the graphic. It's Thailand, if they side this out, they're only 1 behind. They're 1 behind. And despite that emphatic start Türkiye have had, Thailand have not been overawed by this at all. We've definitely got a game on here.
That's right. I wasn't so sure after the first few points, but you'll see here, utilizing that back row attack, Thailand is doing exactly what they do. Tough defense, really fast offense.
Oh, good serve. That deep float serve working really well for Thailand. And now they've got an opportunity to get level. Oh, what great cover. Ooh, bobbling around a little bit. And it is going to be Türkiye who scramble it.
Point goes to Türkiye, but a little behind the back throw there. You don't see that very often here in volleyball. But libero Peanut is everywhere for Team Thailand. They're unable to get that point, but great hustle.
Great up. That's a bit tight. Ooh, thought for a moment there that Thailand would have a swing on that. And now they're going to have to give a free ball back at best here. Guinetti having a chat to the ref. Come on, there were throws. Oh, maybe there was a throw then, but who cares? As far as Türkiye are concerned, setter's privilege. And they have the lead again. And they're up by 3. Guinetti not happy.
Uzbay doing such a nice job tonight. You'll see here, Türkiye, they're leaving some points on the table with these second contacts, but Uzbay says, hey, I'll take care of this one.
Sets it with Hataya, sets it with her hands down by her hips, not going to get to that ball. Excellent. Nice mismatch to employ for Thailand, really, to have Chachuan go against Jansu Uzbay.
You'll see Chachuan's able to find some seam there in between the block. When it's that fast, it's just so challenging for the Türkiye's block to catch up with the speed of Thailand's offense.
Oh, that's in. A serve for Thailand. And Guidetti's like, come on, it's in, girls, so I'm not challenging that.
Yeah. Everyone saw that one. Nice serve. The best servers, as you can see here, they're not only going to serve space in between players, but try to mix up depth, either dropping it short, that one falling deep for the points.
It's another deep serve. That causes problems, maybe, because Thailand have it into transition. Türkiye not giving up on this point just yet. It's not quite happening for Karaka out of system, and she's getting some terrible ball to have to deal with, to be fair.
It's a very challenging ball as a right-handed attacker when you're back row. it's off the net. That's one where you want your hitter to be aggressive, but also you don't want to just hand away points. Can we keep it in and, again, be patient?
Double substitution then for Türkiye. Elif Şahin coming in to set. And Meryem Boz coming in is the opposite, so the sets are into the back row, and 3 attacking options here for Türkiye. Erdem with the serve. Oh, well played by Pornpan, getting the better of Güneş. Now, where were Gunesh's hands?
Yeah, let's see, Pornpan goes up with one hand. Güneş thought she might try to fling that to her attacker, but she just turns it and throws it down.
Decent lead. Interesting reaction from Baladin. There's no way you can upset Thailand in any way, shape or form.
They really play with such a beautiful spirit about them. Both sides being aggressive from the service line, which you got to do at this level. So there's some airs that are okay. You're serving in every time. You're probably not serving aggressive enough.
Tried to go over the top of the block, but didn't catch any hands and couldn't get it in play. It's a little bit of a seesaw first set, this, and Türkiye doing just enough at the moment to stay in front. Timeout called by Thailand.
เดี๋ยวเขานี่นะบีมเขาเองนะบีมออกข้างนอกแล้วก็ชาร์จเข้ามานะโอ้ออกเหมือนเดิมนะติ๋มออกเหมือนเดิมไม่ใช่นะไม่ต้องสนใจพอนี่เสร็จมีคนรันอยู่แล้วเดี๋ยวรันช่วยอยู่แล้วนะ2ทีไม่เป็นไรบอลจังหวะเราเสียเองควบคุมได้เราไปเสียเองนะเฮ้ยไม่มีอะไรมากสังเกตไหมไม่มีอะไร
Karakurt only with 1 point here in set 1 so far. A few unforced errors from her. No doubt she's going to continue to get these tough swings.
That was unlucky.
Great effort by Akuz there, trying to run down that touch. Something Thailand does so well is utilizing the block. You know, great hitters say, hey, the block is my friend. I'm going to attack edges, high hands, off the outside hand. Thailand does such a great job of that.
Well, that might have been going on. It's such a good serve that Thailand are able to produce from deep.
Wow.
The game is there for Thailand. We can see it. We can see what they want to do. They're just not completing.
You're right. They're creating a lot of opportunities. What a great set by Pornpan here. Chachuan just misses long. There's a few too many unforced errors. If Thailand wants to win this match, they're going to have to put more pressure on Türkiye.
They're doing a really good job, Türkiye, with their block. They've done their homework, that's for sure, against Thailand, because this is the first time I've seen a team really make that many touches against them in the block.
Now this is, again, the challenge. Güneş, you see, reaching out. She's a little bit off the net. It's just important to get low and over.
Good cover. So far, Thailand have been able to nullify the threat of Karakurt. And it's serving its purpose, because now they have the point.
Yeah, they slowed her down, and also they've adjusted. Again, we're seeing those high hand swing by Pimpachaya, but they've adjusted the last 2 times. Uzbay set the middle. There's 2 Thailand blockers in front of her. Great adjustment by them in set 1.
Oh, monster block! What a block! And it's gone a little bit quiet here in Ankara.
It certainly has. Great discipline by Thailand. A tight set by Uzbay Şahin. Trying to make something. Doesn't quite work out.
Türkiye for their first time out here. They're behind and we're right at the business end.
But you go right, you have to attack strong. We cannot give free ball. Or you give free ball on... O zaman on the set. O zaman keep on the set on the middle. Zaman we don't want to give free ball to them. Okay? If we play ball and...
Oh my goodness,
easy
what a
ball,
block.
they can use the set, they can use the linear top. And we put little higher and we go.
Well, if you wondered who the crowd was supporting, now you know. We're rooting for Türkiye, but right now it's Thailand who are shrugging all that off. They're ignoring the pantomime boos and whistles and focusing on what needs to be done. Pinpachaya with that excellent block to put Türkiye now on the back foot. Side out achieved, ball back with Türkiye, but it's advantage Thailand.
That's right, I love that set by Uzbay. Shaheen went into that timeout with an air. She gives her another chance. You can see she hits that high and deep. Point Türkiye.
Straight back at Türkiye, through the middle come Thailand.
See, Thailand runs that quick set behind. And they're so fast at the pin that that's just really hard for the outside blockers from Türkiye to be in there for. A lot of space for Hitaye to attack.
And they've done it again, Thailand. And look at the celebrations. That tells you all you need to know. 23-21.
That's a nice aggressive serve. You see Uzbek can't do much with that, and Thailand takes advantage. That's exactly what they're looking for. Kornpun fired up. As a setter, hey, you get a block. That's a good deal.
Oh dear. More issues for Türkiye. There's a swing to bring up. Set point here, but it's not going to happen. Great blocking.
It's so rare to see a ball fall in on Thailand's side with no one going for it.
The MC's doing everything he can. Got it.
No
That's a
one believed
monster
it.
block. It came off the net, went past the 3-meter line. Still a monster block. Lovely combination play. It is now set point Thailand. And they're in such a good place now because even if Türkiye's side out, Thailand have got the chance to do it back and take the set.
Yeah, they're certainly in control here in set one. They're passing so well, getting a lot of opportunities offensively.
Side out achieved. Engage raw mode for the fans.
Fans doing everything they can here to help their team out. We haven't seen Türkiye run that too much, that slide behind from Erdem. Look for Uzbay to continue going to her. She's hit a high percentage so far in the match.
But what a chance now Thailand have to get it sided out, to get it done and take the first set. Oh, and it's going to be gifted to them. And Thailand take it 25-23. They have the opening set here in Ankara.
No doubt, both players, all players on each side feeling the pressure of this moment. We've seen that a few times here in finals week, ending a game on a missed serve. Tough way to go.
What a start for Thailand. Cats and pigeons springs to mind. Guinetti's job now, you feel, isn't it, to just keep things calm?
Yeah, just get back to good, you know? Oftentimes we're making errors because we're trying to do too much as athletes, and it really is about just executing to your skill level what they train every single day.
Here are the stats from the set so far. Türkiye, more errors, and kind of you could sum it up in that when you look at the rest of that set in terms of where points were scored.
Yeah, Türkiye looked like they lost a little bit of rhythm there. I think a lot of this will come down to the quality of swings off of this first contact. So in transition off of a dig, can Türkiye start to get some swings on those balls that they gifted to Thailand?
Guidetti, one of the best coaches in the world, and he's going to try and live up to that now, you feel. But with just one set down, so much to play with, so much to play for, so many more sets to play, and even if they're 2 down, they're still free to play. And I'm sure you've been in those situations, right? How many times have you come back from 2-0 down? Don't say never.
So many times. So many times. Yeah, there's, you know, as an athlete, you want challenge. You know, so that when there's a lot on the line, you're just looking forward to these kind of moments. You're down 0-1. No doubt these guys have been used to this. They've seen a lot of volleyball, and then to win at this level, you're going to have to be good over a long period of time.
Set of contacts for Türkiye, quite a lot in the green zone. Cansu, though, just didn't get Karakurt running. We never saw Karakurt run a pipe. I don't remember, my goldfish memory line, I don't recall seeing her have a swing in an in-system play.
Yeah, she clearly didn't get going in set 1. I can't imagine she won't turn it on here in set 2. And once that goes, it opens up so much of the rest of the offense.
Lovely. Yeah, give a clap now. It is a partisan crowd, but Thailand just don't care. So looking at attacks and positive receptions, Thailand passed better overall. Just did enough, just did what needed to be done. Can they continue that, though? Will the situation get the better of them? Will they be able to keep their focus inside the court? Chachuan, 5 points, and a couple of digs she's made. It's been a good team performance, and Bonpan has distributed the ball extremely well. Erdem, 5 points for her, couple of blocks. For Türkiye, it's going to be, you feel, about converting more of their chances. They did put the ball in transition quite a lot. They did get their defense into an attack that couldn't then formulate that attack properly. Let's see how this one pans out. No changes for either side. Set 2 underway. Thailand having taken the first set, and they've got Türkiye out of system already here. Well, that one has hit the floor, so Karakurt comes up with the point.
Doesn't matter how you get it done. If it hits the floor, it's a point. This is exactly what we're talking about. A really tough first contact. That pass is not where they want it to be, but Türkiye does a nice job of throwing it up to the net where their hitters can go do what they do. Great way for them to start.
Excellent. Very solid swing from Jarapon.
Nice rhythm by Thailand. Türkiye is so much more physical at the net, but when you're trying to catch up with that speed, you end up flying a little bit and diving. You're not utilizing that height.
Nice. It was a weapon in the first set that was doing well at the start. Doing well again here, running the middle.
That's right. Great set by Uzbay. That ball's coming from position 1 over her head, and she finds her middle attacker. Something that's been working well for them. I wouldn't be surprised if he continues utilizing that middle attacker.
Ooh. Well, I thought that was touched then in defense, and they can't challenge that. I think that was touched by Baladin. And in fact, it's now been given the way the referee's just given. I'm sure the referee just gave that. No, she didn't. She just pointed to the challenge, sorry. Oh, okay, so touched in the block as well. Now let's see. Well, looking at that first set and the stat, Ebra Karakurt was -1 in terms of her overall effectiveness. She had one swing, one break point, and a couple of swings that didn't work. So there is a big touch from Karakurt. The best player for Turkey was Eda Erdem with 5 points, +5, and Charapon +4 for Thailand. And that's the important thing, isn't it? It's not the number of points you scored, it's where your effectiveness is against the errors that happen.
Absolutely, nice set by Erdem.
Oh, good up. Thailand doing such a good job at the moment of keeping this crowd a lot quieter than they want to be.
Amazing vision by Pimpachaya here. You see she stays behind that. Oftentimes when there's a lot of line, that line defender is going to be so deep waiting for the hard hit. Great vision and choice by her.
Easy up that for Uzbay. Good dig. Türkiye have to come again, not easy. Free ball for Thailand, 4 attacking options. And it's such a quick hit that Karakurt, as we've seen already in this game, not able to close the block.
Yeah, if you see, at Charaporn's approach here, she's running inside and then floats to the outside. So as a blocker, you're trying to keep track, but they're jumping all directions, and Pornpun doing such a nice job of keeping them in rhythm. It's really difficult to stop.
Well, for those of you that have been following the Volleyball Nations League throughout and watching the women's event, you may well have heard me say this before, but it's happening here again. Thailand floating like butterflies, stinging like bees at the moment. Oh, good up. Oh, swing chance. But it's well read. Better chance here now for Türkiye, but not able to get a full swing. Oh, well played, Erdem, watching that one. Oh, goodness me, what a dig. And that's not made it over. What a shame, what a rally. Türkiye delighted to get the point.
Unbelievable defense by Chachuan. She's everywhere in middle back. You can tell that they've got a game plan against Karakurt. She's in some great spots. Ultimately, Thailand can't convert it. You know, we played against Thailand, I don't know, I want to say hundreds of times. That may be more than I played against them, but the best game plan against Thailand is to serve tough. If they're on the net and they're passing well, which they have been tonight, they're just so hard to stop.
A classic example as given by Courtney Thompson.
Yeah. That's just it. Even when the pass is really close to that 3-meter line, Pornpun is so good to keep her attackers in rhythm. What a swing.
That's a great ball. But once again, Thailand, they slow the ball down. They get it into transition. Now we're in this neutral position. Oh, I say, first big swing from Karakurt. There's not a big celebration because right now Thailand's still making the court seem small, and there was almost a dig.
That's right. There's a lot of line they're giving her. You can tell the game plan is, hey, let's be deep and dig that ball, which Thailand has done all night. That time, Karakurt is able to put it away.
Excellent. It's going to be coming all match long. Do you go with the middle? Do you go with the second tempo? And Pornpun's been great at mixing it up. Look at that, 2 players playing that.
Baladin and Erdem jumping, committing on that quick. Exactly why Türkiye wants to get back in this match. They're going to have to start serving a lot tougher.
It'll be Erdem with the serve. Good out by Karakurt. That was really clever. Very smart hit from Hande Baladin.
Baladin, that was a nasty tip. You can see a great effort here by Karakurt. Uzbay keeps her hitter in rhythm. Sometimes the best tip is when it's a perfect set. It's lined up, everyone's dug in, ready for that hard hit ball. And you just kill them with a little kindness, you know?
Smile as you do it as well. That's an excellent ball in. Perhaps not quick enough to the middle. Türkiye have the point.
What a nice set by Uzbay. You can see she's off the net there, throws it up. A really nice finish by her to give her attacker Baladine a chance. You gotta let the hitter do the work as a setter, you know?
Great serve, free ball for Türkiye. It's just not happening to that one. It's not particularly Karakurt. She's making her approach, but that ball maybe a little bit too far in front. Maybe she's starting a bit too far behind.
Yeah, it's hard when you've had a lot of misses early. As a setter, you kind of overthink, you try to be perfect, and the attacker tries to adjust. Sometimes you overcompensate a little bit.
Excellent. You don't beat setters in a joust. Not even you, Courtney, got beaten in the joust.
That's right. Sometimes the little ones win in this. Uzbay does a nice job of being patient, waiting, getting low and over.
That was well kept in play. That's not hit the floor too. Ooh, it has now. I couldn't hear the ref's whistle, and then the arm come up quite late. But it has hit the floor, and half pancakes don't count, so Thailand calling a timeout. Sometimes atmospheres can be quite intimidating. What's, for you in your experience, did you find particularly a match maybe where there was an atmosphere, or were you most intimidated when you first turned up to practice for the national team?
Oh man, probably the first day on the USA team playing with women I've watched in the Olympics, you know, much like the players we're watching right now. But at this stage, you know, these athletes have worked year-round. Maybe 2 weeks off a year, if that, at their craft. And so you earn these opportunities to be on the world stage and to get to just do what you do. And it can be so fun. It's just pure joy when you let yourself go, and it can also be the hardest thing when you're in your way.
You strike me, Courtney, as a player that if you're in this environment, you'd be like, come on, this is what I'm here for.
That's right, at my best. That is what you know, and there's other times where it just feels hard. You can see Karakurt trying to find her rhythm with Uzbay tonight. Sometimes you just got to bring the best that you have that night, even if it's not your absolute best.
Quick arm again for Thailand.
Again, Thailand passing so well tonight. You see a great angle by Chachuan. She does it all. A really nice rhythm, the pass into the hit.
Chachuan with the serve. That's well played. The serving pressure is pretty good from Türkiye, but Thailand seem to be dealing with it very, very well.
They're making so many good angles. You can see a almost perfect pass and Pornpun just putting that on a dime. That's about the one place Türkiye's block wasn't. And they're finding a way around it. Wow, what a set.
Oh, and there was Jansu enjoyed that so much. Her celebration was probably bigger than Karakurt's.
Uzbay, watch her finish here. She's running towards this ball, she's jumping, but she has a really nice finish. Her palm's going right to target. Karakurt finding her swing here in set two.
Ooh, chases on. Ganesh onto it. Free ball, Thailand. Nice, really good ball in to allow the middle to be run. And Thailand get another go. And maybe another go. but they had too many chances and couldn't take them. Türkiye have the point. Guidetti delighted, so too the crowd. That'll take us to the technical timeout.
What great effort by both sides. You see everybody on the court laying out for these. So many opportunities. Ultimately, Thailand unable to convert. Giovanni's fired up.
Well, he knows that's what it takes, isn't it? That's what's going to have to happen. And if that's what's going to have to happen, then that's it. That's the level you're going to have to play at. So, top corner of the screen, everybody, there's a QR code. Scan it, quick, scan it now. It's not going to do much for you right now, but it's there. Get it scanned, and there will be a competition over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, where you can win prizes. Prizes.
Let's go.
Exactly. It's not a car or a fridge freezer or anything like that. It's going to be volleyball prizes, signed, autographed, merch. So yeah, you want to get involved in that if you can. A chance to win some pretty cool stuff.
What would it take for me to get a Clayton jersey?
I don't.
You've announced in a lot of big tournaments, the Olympics, World Championships.
Oh my days. Yeah, I'm not sure anybody would want that, quite frankly. Away we go again then. Ooh, good up. Oh, well put away. That's never easy when you tight to the net like that, but Saliha Şahin does well. And that's just what Türkiye want off the back of the technical. Keep the pressure up.
Right, Şahin doing a nice job of staying patient there. Those overpasses look easy. They're actually pretty challenging.
Well, now it's Thailand just making a few errors, and the margin's bigger, a little bit more comfortable for Guidetti and co. Timeout's been called by Thailand.
One of the challenges when you're down in a match like this, you want it so badly, losers going home, is you can't get it all back at once. You just got to be good. Sometimes trying too hard, you're making a lot of unforced errors.
Well, a chance for Thailand to take a bit of a breather, but the pressure is going to come again here from service. But that's well played. Nicely put away by Acharapon. A player that's played here in Turkey last season. Türkiye knows all about this atmosphere, knows these players. Nice ball in of sorts, but ooh, well covered. Must have clipped the block. You feel for it to be played like that in defense. Big swing from the Black Wolf with the pink hair in the red shirt. About to go back and serve.
Unbelievable swing. Thailand in a spot. They've been camping on counter all night. Been able to convert those as digs, but this was too strong.
That's some set. What a great set that is. We talked about Jansu and where she's putting the ball. That's an equally good set from Pornpun.
Truly, one thing that makes Pimpachaya so good is the rhythm of attack. Sometimes you have a quick arm, you get on her early. Sometimes she waits, and it's almost like a changeup.
Oh, massive hits from Saliha Şahin. Rising up onto that one, hitting it almost on the up.
Opposite of a changeup here. Şahin sees line, it just goes at it. She's attacking that smaller blocker in Pornpun. Nice swing by Şahin.
What tends to happen though, when you play with speed, you are playing at high risk.
That's right. The faster you're playing, the less room there is for error, the less room there is for the hitter to make adjustments.
It's just, yeah, you've got no time, have you? You've got to be in that moment. But right now, Türkiye making the most of these errors from Thailand. Well watched, great blocking. Türkiye will be feeling a lot more comfortable now, 7 ahead.
That's right, you see here, Baladin and Shaheen doing a nice job of just being patient, both offensively and defensively. Real difference makers for Türkiye right now.
Trouble for Thailand. Big trouble for Thailand.
So fun to watch veteran players like Erdem at this level. I don't think Baladin was intending to set her, but she just sees the ball, she improvises. They've seen so much high-level volleyball. It's fun to see them create these moments.
Well, we can expect Thailand to always be tricky. They'll get their now hold serve, get the ball back. Guedes is kind of coaching every point almost, isn't he? But it's funny, it does make me chuckle a bit when you've got like, you're 1 inch too far to the left. Really, coach?
Game of inches. Everything matters at this level.
Oh, yes, the celebration. Karakus up for this one, that's for sure.
Uzbek and Karakurt finding their rhythm here, utilizing her in the front row and the back row. The pins are doing such a nice job for Türkiye. There's a lot of space there. Thailand not ready for that pipe attack.
Great serve, it won't come back. This is kind of what Türkiye were expecting in set one, but they would have known. I mean, you've been in these situations, CT, you know that the team, the underdog, are going to come at you really hard in that first set, and you try and deal with that. They come at them again, but now Türkiye have found their groove. It's a very different story.
That's right. Sometimes as an underdog, there's kind of, you feel like there's nothing to lose, even though there's a lot to lose here in this week.
Even better, another ace serve.
Erdem's starting to feel it. She's had a great start to the match, been leading her team in set one, doing it at the net and from the service line here in set two.
Not quite that time for Erdem. She'll go and have a sit down and think about what she's done.
We worked with a lot of sports psychologists, you know, leading up to each Olympics, and one thing that they talked about a lot is that excitement and nerves are actually the same physical response. So much of how well you perform is how you're perceiving the moment, what you're telling yourself in between plays.
It's I think one of the best bits of advice you can give to youngsters as well, because they don't understand. They feel it's all just, they're all nervous. When not, it is trying to turn it around into saying, oh, isn't this exciting?
Exactly, it's a gift to care enough to be that nervous.
This rally's going to be ended by the block from Gunesh. A 10-point lead now. There's got to be no way back here for Thailand in this set. At least the fans will be thinking that. Well, those of you supporting Thailand know exactly what they're capable of. It's not over yet.
That's right. Down by 10, maybe tough to come back, but Thailand's no doubt hoping to find a rhythm a little bit, kind of get more momentum going into set three.
Well, maybe now there's an opportunity to get a few points back. Rotation one, where the setter is at the moment in position one, is notoriously probably the most difficult rotation to score from, even though you've got 3 players, because only the middle block is in their favourite position. But they've changed it around a bit. Nice little bit of jiggery pokery to get Karaka to have a swing on the right-hand side. It's landed in. It's set point now then for Türkiye. Well, I think we're going to get a challenge because Thailand thought this was out.
Pretty rare, you can see.
Oh, is it? I don't know. Is it out? Is it out?
Oh, yeah. Oh, we are challenging. Point on that ball. Just sets it a little high. They've been in such a nice rhythm all night. Hangs up her hitter slightly.
Here we go. It is. Oh, it's in. It is in. is a great block, and it is set point for Türkiye, and everybody can stay on their feet. That means we need to stand up now. Thailand will get another go. And it doesn't quite happen for Karakurt. A little bit of frustration, but when you've got such a big lead like that, you can let it go, because now they've just got to get the ball back here. It will be Jaraspon to serve, and it will be Türkiye looking to wrap this up right now. And they will do. It's gone off the net and out, so it isn't an ace serve. And Türkiye take the set. It is 1-set all. What a match we've got here in Ankara. It's incredible. So now comes a little bit of entertainment. We've got a little bit longer between sets now, which means there's all sorts of things being thrown everywhere.
Oh, we were getting hit with t-shirts up here in the booth.
I saved you.
By Clayton. Exactly why I need your jersey.
There you go. I'll sign that one for you, all right.
Yeah. Sold out crowd here in Türkiye, and you can hear them now.
Well, this is the statistics. Türkiye, that's much better. Just 3 errors from Türkiye. They really made Thailand work for their points.
Yeah, one of the things at this level, if you win the serve and pass battle, if you pass better and you serve tougher than the other team, you're going to win around 90% of the matches. Türkiye does a nice job, not necessarily aces, but serving tough, so Thailand is off the net.
Well, here's one of the many mega rallies, but both teams working so hard, and it just shows they've done their homework. They know where they need to be. It's a physical game of chess, is volleyball. And you've got to put your pieces in the right place on the board and know where to move them around. And you're constantly thinking on your feet. It's, I think, probably one of the most mentally challenging games I've played. I'm not sure I mean, I'd love to know, but in terms of what you're having to constantly think about, rotations, each point, where the set's going, what the movement is that's coming against you. Yes, incredible, phenomenal.
Truly, it's been such a joy this week to watch some of the best coaches make these adjustments throughout the match. Again, that chess match you're talking about, where are we putting players, and then ultimately, can those players read and react to the moment?
Well, this is where the ball's been going, the attack direction. Interestingly, they got Karakurt going a lot more. Well, down on centre court, we can hear from Vital. He's chatting with Guidetti.
Hello, Giovanni. What an amazing match, but I'm so curious. What were you doing between set 1 and 2 to change the game like this?
I think that we just started too much tense, too much pressure, and it's pretty normal. You know, it's a big final at home, and I can feel the girls were moving super slow. You know, they were not reacting for easy ball. A lot of easy mistakes in serve. In this set, we start to serve much better. We start to alternate strong attack to tip, because they are all very long, and so we can took some point, but will not be easy match till the end.
Okay, thank you for the information. I wish you good luck.
Thank you, my friend.
So good to hear, yeah, and it's just lovely to hear from what the coach has got to say. I mean, we just get something, that's a fly on the wall, so that's amazing. Now Vital's going to make his way over the other side, and hopefully we can get a chat with Thailand as well and hear what they have to say, because obviously they started so brightly, and now it's all square.
They really did, and to no surprise, you know, at this level, every team is going to bring it. There's going to be highs and lows. The best teams are able to weather that storm. And again, who can be good, not great, but who can be good over the whole 2.5-hour match if it goes that long?
Well, we've got the light show, but now we can hear from Vital once again. Let's hear what Thailand have to say.
It was an amazing first set. The second set was different. What will the coach change? What will you change now in the third set to bring Thailand back?
เซตแรกเนี่ยเราทำได้ดีมากเซตที่2ก็เปลี่ยนไปตอนนี้คิดว่าเซตที่3เนี่ยจะมีนโยบายในการที่จะ
ก็เราต้องให้เด็กเขาเล่นอย่างมีอิสระนะครับเล่นอย่างมีอิสระ ในเรื่องของการเล่นและมีความสุขให้มากกว่านี้ตอนนี้เหมือนกดดันตัวเองขีดความสามารถเลยไม่ออกมาครับ
The athletes has a pressure now, so they cannot do perform well. So he said that he want them to play freely and happily after this.
I love this quote of being happy. Good luck and thank you for your time. Have to go back up. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Peter. And do you know what? That's brilliant because that's exactly how Thailand have been playing. Yeah, carefree. Yeah, we're just playing. We're going to have fun. We're going to do what we need to do. And echoed by the head coach, Danai Surachara-Maitakul, in the way that the team plays. And it's an echo of him as a coach.
Amazing, yeah. The culture that Team Thailand represents and the essence of who they are, it's so beautiful. You can feel it when you're watching, when they're doing what they do best.
Well, one thing, I mean, it's never been done before. It's the first time that we're getting a view from the bench, the insight from the coaches and the players about what it's like. We're getting right in the bullpen, as it were, and feeling really, I'm talking about hashtag be part of the game. We certainly are.
Yeah.
So, even Stevens, one set apiece, all to play for. Ganesh now 4 points for Türkiye. Should be looking to build on that. Second set went Türkiye's way. It's 1-1. Türkiye with the serve, set 3 underway. And that's exactly the right start for Thailand.
Pimpachaya showing off her range right now. She's attacked that line often in set 2. This time, she cuts that ball off early and goes inside the hand of the middle blocker. Great swing by her. That'll help her team be happy, huh?
Well played, Ganesh.
Great swing by Ganesh, but a lot of credit to Baladin here on a tough serve, a perfect pass. And this is a connection. You'll see there's a lot of space to attack there. Ganesh and Uzbay have been on fire tonight.
That's a good serve. Exactly what Guidetti was talking about. Oh, good up. Excellent blocking. A patient approach that from Türkiye in that rally.
Nice discipline by Türkiye to just get over. Everyone knows where this ball's going. As Charport has done a nice job of using that block. That time misses a little bit low.
Good touch. What a great pickup.
Wow.
Oh, it was there, wasn't it? It was on a plate for Karakurt. You could see her thinking, I am going to hit this so hard.
One of the most beautiful moments of volleyball. You get a dig like that from Akuz, just so much effort. And the ball hangs in trans there. And you're right, you can just feel it in a gym like this. You kind of know we're going to put this away. Türkiye is feeling it here in set 3.
It's very important, though, that the wing blockers for Türkiye line up the attack properly so that the middle can get in and help out properly and not get dragged away from where it's going. Good ball. Oh, yes, bounced.
Ganesh, that's a matchup that there's a big height difference, big physicality difference. Türkiye taking advantage, a lot of space there in the middle. Really impressed with Baladin and Shaheen right now and how well they pass out of the back row to give their team those opportunities. Hashtag thank your passer.
Hashtag free ball. Oh, no! That was almost brilliant. I mean, that's almost impossible to dig a ball out when you're on the move. And it was just like, get away, get away, get away, go! Oh, she nearly made it.
Ideally in defense, you're stopped. You can see all of Türkiye's defenders are still moving because it's, you know, Thailand's running so fast. Hard to change directions when you're in the air.
Well left. Kanaka with the serve. Nice. As that landed in, well, the referee says it's off the block, so it doesn't matter. Thailand have the point. They're so good at getting the ball and hustling up, aren't they, and making touches.
Truly, one thing that makes Acharapong so good is she's facing the corner and then cuts that back across her body, so her shoulders and arm are going different directions. Great swing by her.
Trying to thump that one away cross court. Was Shahin, but unfortunately not the right angle.
He's trying to cut that ball inside the middle blocker. On an inside set, there's a little bit less court for her to attack.
Oh, I say, wow. What a set. You could read the writing on the ball.
The way Uzbay finishes so aggressively, her palms the target, and just puts this on the money for Erdem, who's been so solid tonight offensively.
Going after the front court swing hitter for Thailand, trying to make the load a lot to deal with. So that was a freebie. Chachuan didn't have to do anything. Good angle. Erdem showing her range. One to the line, one cross court.
Erdem, you can see she's in front of that ball. So she's able to take it across her body. She stays behind it enough where she can go line. She can also see that there's cross court open. Such a veteran middle playing like one right now.
And the speed once again gets the better of Türkiye.
Yeah, Türkiye has been doing a better job of serving off the net. That time unable to. Ganesh can't quite catch up to this.
If anything, maybe Uzbay a little narrow in her block. Nice. Great ball in, and that one is bounced inside the 3-meter line.
That was a beautiful thing. Ganesh and Uzbay making that look very easy. That's one of the most challenging sets for hitters and setters to connect on. Because Türkiye is so physical, they're able to put it a little bit tight and just let her go get that thing. Working out well for him so far.
Good up. Türkiye reset their block defense. Thailand, everybody moving. It's like playing the cup in the ball game, isn't it? Just like, right, hide the ball, everyone, where's the ball, where's it going, who's going to get it?
So many combinations. Not only do they run to different spots, but each of these Thailand hitters, as you watch them, they're floating in different directions, something we're seeing more and more in the women's game, but they do it exceptionally well, better than anyone else, in my opinion, in the world.
And you've got a very authoritative opinion as a two-time Olympian and World Championship winner, so what you say goes.
Yeah, well, I've been beat by these attackers quite a few times. Burned in my memory.
Good touch. Great hustle here from Türkiye. Now they've got a swing chance, a really good swing chance. Oh, and they'll take it. Unfortunately for Acharapong, didn't take a step to get to that ball, kind of fell after it, unfortunately for them, but great for Türkiye. And now Danai has to call timeout.
Türkiye, as you can see here, doing such a nice job of creating and converting. in the women's game, almost half the time is played in transition. So half the time is played off of a dig. The team that can create a little bit more opportunities and then go ahead and convert them often is going to win the match.
And that's why, again, for those of you kind of new to the game and learning the game, you can get it from defense to offense. And if you're playing defense, the higher you can get it, the more to the middle of the court you can get it, the better chance you've then got of having more than one option in that transition and try and find gaps in the block. It was a fascinating game of cat and mouse in that department. We see lots of neutral situations, and we're seeing them in this match where there's only one attacker available, but can they make a good enough dig to bring it back? And no one's digging that one from Karakurt.
Karakurt, her teammate, Uzbek's pulling her back. She's feeling this right now. Again, Turkey is able to put these balls tight and let their attackers, one of the best opposites in the world, go get that thing. Thailand's in the right spot. That's just, I mean, you can't stop it when it's lined up.
Nice, really good touch in the block. It's a little bit tight, but it doesn't matter. Unfortunately, Thailand chasing that one. And for Kamultala, she's way off the net.
Yeah, Karakurt taking some notes from Giovanni, mixing up her shots with the tip.
ถูกด้านดึงแล้วยิงออกด้านหนึ่งตอนนี้มันถึงอย่างนี้นะเอาใหม่การเริ่มเลยสำคัญที่สุดความเชื่อมั่นของเราอย่าตกนะอย่าตกเรื่องของความเชื่อมั่นที่จะเล่นรับข้างหน้าไม่ได้ข้างหลังช่วยได้ช่วยกันให้ได้เข้าใจไหมตีบางทีมันใหญ่ก็ตีออกตีฮัทบ้างตีอะไรบ้างอย่าลงอย่างเดียวนะโอเคนะ
ถ้าเกิดบอลเร็วบอลอะค่ะให้ขึ้นไปตรงๆเลยถ้ามีช่องเดี๋ยวรับเองเพราะว่าตอนนี้มันเหมือนไหลไปหมดแล้วมันก็ไม่รู้ว่าจะรับตรงไหน
Karakurt fired up, showing off her range with that jam in the middle of the court. Such a tough play to defend. Ten points on the night so far. And she's just heating up here in set 3.
Just what can you do in that situation for Uzbek? You've been there, you kind of coming over your head, you're looking at it, it's like, now what?
Yeah, sometimes these easy plays.
Well, she can't do anything because she's a back row player, Uzbek. She can't go up and challenge for it. She's hoping to get something from it, but then it doesn't matter because she is the orchestrator here. She's the conductor of this team. And she is finding her hitters magnificently well.
She really is. You said earlier, one of the best setters in the world right now. Keeping a balanced offense.
Excellent, excellent. It's getting better and better again here for Türkiye. When you played, Courtney, did you try and model yourself on any particular setter? Is there one setter you thought, oh my goodness, I would love to be like her?
You know, I studied a lot of the men's setters, actually. Yeah, the Brazilian setters, Ricardo back in the day. I got his VHS tapes. Would study him, how he moved.
People are like, what's a VHS? Well, it's you'll have to go and look it up.
That's right, Google it. Google it on your phone that's right in front of you. Yeah. But so many, you know, the women's game has gotten so good. There's so many amazing setters right now. It's 2 here we're getting to watch tonight.
And that's an ace serve for Thailand. A little warning shot for Türkiye not to get too comfortable.
Again, Thailand doing a nice job of mixing up depth, pushing these passers short and deep, also finding seams in between. And there it is again. Yeah, you see a deep serve, and then she comes back, drops one short.
Well, it's interesting that because there's not many players in the world, not many teams for that matter, who hit a jump float serve from as far away as Thailand do. So that ball's traveling, and it's not something these players are used to from Türkiye. a lot of the time that you're taking off and then landing in the court to hit the ball.
You're absolutely right in the rhythm. Kerkert absolutely going off right now. Thailand is ready. They're there to block, but a good offense often beats a good defense. You can see she sees them, keeps vision, and is able to cut that inside the block. What a great athlete we're getting to watch tonight.
Excellent. Just love the way that Pompan creates that time. Then she jumps, and then she waits.
Truly, it's a rare rhythm that you see from setters. A lot of the Asian countries are able to do this really, really well, where she can hang, and sometimes she gets on it quick, other times she waits, and fires it in there.
That's been the slight issue, isn't it? It's been the fly in the ointment. The Achilles heel for Türkiye is the ball going across court, but not going in for Şahin.
That's right, a few unforced errors just keeping Thailand in this third set.
Well played.
Uzbay had enough of that.
What did you prefer, a block point or a second ball over point?
Oh man, you know, if I was as good as Uzbay at seeing the court and throwing it down, maybe that, but for me, a block, you know, I had about one in my career, so.
Get out.
Uzbay doing such a nice job of keeping her hitters in rhythm, and then when the opportunity's there, because Thailand's so worried about the hitters, finding a spot to attack herself.
So change for Türkiye. On comes Melia Ismailoglu. Oh, wow, wow, goodness me. That's some skill in itself, to be jumping for a ball that went first tempo. Suddenly you're like, you've got to play it, and Chachu unable to dig it over in the air. Unfortunately, it didn't land in.
Yeah, that's when you know you're pushing it, when you fake out your own hitters. Was that for me? Was that for you? Who's hitting that ball?
Oh, what a block. What a block. Excellent work by Hande Baladin.
That's right. We've seen Pornpun run forward and throw it behind often tonight. That time Türkiye reads it, is ready. Baladin sees that inside set.
You are watching from are enjoying this. We've got 11,000 plus fans in here, and I'm sure for those of you volleyball fans around the world watching, whether it's Norwich Spikers or whether it's Torrey Arrows, whoever it is, wherever you are, this is such a cool game to be watching right now. We're certainly enjoying it. The fans here are enjoying it. We hope that you are too. Well played.
Türkiye is feeling it right now. Erdem continues to go off, running behind that setter now, mixing it up. She has so much range behind. You saw her cut that cross court earlier. If she waits a little bit and lets the ball pass her, she's able to take it down that line. And Clayton, you talked about, man, 11,000 people here. They're playing in front of their home crowd. These athletes have worked for years and years, hours a day. It's something they care about most. And to get an opportunity like this to play for something on the line is really special.
Good out. Oh, well played. It's outside the antenna both times. Has to now go back through the antenna. Oh, good up, Kurtz. But not in the end. They couldn't finish it. They were chasing that the whole time, weren't they, Türkiye? Trying to get control.
Fighting and clawing, doing everything they can. Pretty fun when you see a good rally in volleyball on both teams and smiling, because it's just playing at a high level. Both sides are so talented. A lot of respect between these two teams.
That's a perfect pass. And the perfect side out for Türkiye as a result.
As a blocker, it's hard to not play the last point. Erdem took that last one down the line, and you can see here Chachuan reaches out to kind of block that line, and there's a lot of cross court. Erdem being as good as she is, utilizing her range.
Tanacha to serve. Thailand have made a few changes in their quest to try and get back into this one. Now back into the front row comes Putbachaya. Oh, what a good ball that is. But equally good up. Oh, and that's unfortunate. It's a double touch given against Thailand, against Jaraspon.
That double sub position in volleyball was something I did in both Olympics, also at World Championships. It's a skill set in itself to come off the bench, be ready, and usually you're put in there in these moments that really matter when it's coming down to the end. So it's a very fun position, but also really challenging. Feeling for these guys.
Oh dear, Karakurt must have touched the block because he stood bolt upright. I mean, that's not your classic defensive position, is it?
Yeah, sometimes when you know it's coming at you, but it's a little bit off speed, that's a tough one.
Oh, yeah, it's just got lost in the moment, maybe. That one was always headed to Spike Town.
Uzbay doing what she does best. She's got the middles going in front so well tonight. You'll see Thailand is waiting, expecting for that. They jump with the middle blocker. Leaves Baladin one-on-one. Really impressed with how Uzbay's playing tonight. Not only because she had the jersey number I did.
Of course. So a little error from Thailand, and that just maybe adds a bit of pressure. Certainly puts Türkiye in a wonderful position here. They're 6 points ahead. They only need 3 more. 2 more, in fact. Shows how good my math is. Nice. Well, I'll tell you what, that wasn't easy. Karakurt was celebrating. It might be a little premature. She'll get another swing chance, maybe. Oh, perhaps not. Oh, yes, she will. Oh, yes, she will. What a set!
Wow.
That was a free swing for Karakurt. A warm-up hit, but what a set. That was a terrible pull in.
Unbelievable. Yeah. You'll see this free ball over is a little bit tight. Uzbay gets up there. Unbelievable set. That's hard to make in front, much less behind. Karakurt fighting for her setter.
Set point Türkiye to go 2-1 up. Ooh, that's close, but it's not quite caught the line. What a battle we've got going on between both teams. Charapon actually the number 1's point score of 14, and Karakurt now up in second spot with 13. Türkiye still looking for the side out to wrap up this set. And they do it with Güneş. 11,000 fans erupt here in Ankara. Türkiye lead by 2-1. What a game.
Unbelievable. Such good volleyball this week. Turkey utilizing that middle attack. It's been working for him all night. This set by Uzbay, she's making it look easy. She's down almost on one knee. Throws it up for her attacker, keeping her hitters in such a good rhythm tonight.
Well, Türkiye have been there and thereabouts in the past. And, you know, they've threatened to do so well and then failed to deliver at Volleyball Nations Leagues. And domestically, Vakif Bank have won everything. They also won the Champions League with Jamsu at their helm and with Güneş. And you just feel maybe this is their time, or who knows, but then you've been there, I'm sure you have, where you think, cool, we've got probably the best team we've ever got, and then it's like, but we got to play, we got to play this team or that team, who suddenly their generation of players are amazing.
Exactly, there's one of the best parts of playing is we see the stats here. Türkiye does a nice job of just outplaying Thailand right now, but you're right. To win at this level, these are the kind of matches that you got to show up for. We saw it wasn't pretty for Türkiye early on, but they worked through it, and that is exactly where confidence comes from. The belief that, yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect, but we're going to figure it out. The best teams in the world are always able to do that.
One thing is for sure, there will be a new Volleyball Nations League champion for 2022. Because the USA are out.
They are out, that's right. The last 3 VNLs, they've been champions. The reigning Olympic champions, Serbia, with an incredible win last night in 5. One of the better team matches I've seen from Serbia.
So now then, we've got Serbia, we've got Brazil, we've got Italy in the semi-finals. Serbia taking on Brazil. Italy waiting to find out who's going to win this one. And then, I mean, that's just incredible. 4 teams all capable of winning. Well, depending on which 4 it is. I mean, even if Thailand beat Turkey, they are capable of beating whoever's in front of them. Who was the bogey team for you then, Courtney, when you played? When I say that, the team that you just couldn't seem to lose more against than you won.
Oh man, we had a lot of battles, but Brazil, we would always beat them early, and then they beat us in the finals in the Olympics in London in 2012, and they're just always such a fun and tough team to play, but they tended to get us in the moments that mattered.
That's right, you got them in the pool phase, didn't you? If I remember rightly, in 2012.
We didn't have to bring that up, but yes, sir. That's right.
I may have commentated that one. Sorry, Courtney.
Yeah.
Let's not open up that world of hurt. Let's stick down to what's going on here.
And a better note, one of my favorite things as an athlete, you think of Italy right now, they're not sure who they're going to play. They won the early match, and then you get to sit back, recover, eat well, put on some ice, and watch the next match. It's so fun as an athlete to be in this arena.
It's a must-win set now for Thailand. They're going to send this one into 5. Set 4 underway, Thailand with the serve. Interestingly, Karakurt went from -1 to +5 in terms of her effectiveness from set 1 to 2, and in set 3, she's +6. So what a difference she's making, and what a start for Thailand. Oh, commit block in the middle. Well played, Thailand.
Something you don't see that often in the women's game. A commit block from Hataya. See, she's jumping before she sees the set, say, hey, whatever, I'm going to block this middle. A little bit of chess happening here in set 4. Ooh,
that's off of the foot. But it still ends up being Türkiye's point. Any part of the body will do, as long as the ball doesn't hit the floor.
I respect this a lot from Uzbay. She goes back to her middle blocker. And you can see Thailand with a creative dig, unable to convert it out of the back row. Nice hustle by Pornpun. Looks like she might be cramping. We don't see a passing error like that from Thailand too often. Chachuan wasn't happy about that one. Looks like Pornpun's all right. This is the finals week. It's been a long tournament of VNL, one of the most challenging schedule-wise tournaments in the 4 years leading up to each Olympics.
Good work. Always difficult to stop that ball when you're traveling laterally as a blocker.
Yeah, it's so hard to catch up with that as a blocker. You're trying to get out there quickly, but also get stopped and get over. That time, Mataya able to hit those outside hands.
Well played, another big hit.
Jarasporn committing again on that middle. This time, Uzbay takes note and goes over it. So much space for Baladin to hit there.
Do you think decisions are already made before ball is in hand, or is that the peripheral vision also? In what point are you leaving your decision-making process?
It is a beautiful moment as a setter. I don't even think there's words for it. It's like an instinct to say when it is. There's so many small nuances that you're calculating and really feeling. You know, you got a game plan, you see what the team's doing, and then you just be in the moment.
Well, feeling that is Gunesh as she gets all over this one. Oh, she could have, that's a great read because she's gone back to her right to take that angle away.
Unbelievable. Make it a run for Carol from Brazil for that #1 blocking spot here in the tournament.
Good work. For Thailand, Chachuan leveling things up.
Thailand typically overloads blockers, which means they run hitters into the blocking zone and chooses one of them. That time they isolate the middle blocker going left and the setter setting right. Nice one-on-one for them.
Oh, what an angle for Karakurt. You just don't know where that ball is going to go until it leaves her hand.
She's so physical, she hits so high, she's able to attack that line, and then just the turn of the wrist, you're peeking towards the floor, is able to cut that cross body.
That was unfortunate for Erdem. Thailand running the combination play, but all around where Erdem was. But still, though, even though she didn't have to move anywhere, still didn't know where it was going.
Truly, sometimes that's harder as a blocker, to just be patient. A lot of things running at you at once tends to cause blockers to freeze up a little bit.
I'll tell you what, that was right into the corridor of uncertainty. Fortunately, though, for Türkiye, it was traveling at pace and went straight through and out the other side.
The corridor of uncertainty, one of my favorite phrases.
That one has hit the floor. Those are always worrying moments as a coach when you see two players heading in and they're going in at that, sliding in like that, hoping they don't crash into each other.
Absolutely, nice vision by Thailand there, seeing all those defenders dug in. You're right. Go, go, go. No, don't stop. No, don't do that.
Good work.
Erdem again. We've said that a lot, but just showing off her range tonight. And Uzbay, what a set. Running forward. Not even off the ground. Just so simple. Throws that back and lets her hitter do the work. I've never seen a team that is more inviting of the opponent's block. You can just see Thailand, the whole point of their offense is, hey, I'm gonna hit hands, we're gonna attack space when it's there, but we know these blockers are more physical. We're gonna use that to our advantage.
It's kind of your classic Asian volleyball, isn't it? Making these kind of touches, and then, right, we've got to give it you back, so we'll reset again, we'll try and make another touch, see what we can do. Oh, there's no touching that, though. That's the best one yet from Erdem. She has crushed this one down the line.
Thailand's left front blockers aren't quite sure what to take. If they take line, they're still getting beat there. They drop inside, they're hitting line, and vice versa. So much range from these hitters.
Well played, and that's, I finished my sentence, well played. And that's probably the best place to put the ball when you've got a middle blocker playing defense at 5.
That's right. I hate the stereotype, but for most middles, obviously their advantage is at the net. When they're in defense after their serve, that's often a place teams will target. Good intention by Thailand.
Oh, and what a serve from Thailand. It'll be an ace serve. Shaheen not sure what was going on with this one. Do I play it? Do I don't play it? Oh, and no, I can't
Back into the corridor of uncertainty.
Definitely.
We've all been there before.
Yeah. And just referencing back to the middle blockers not being able to dig, apologies to all those of you who played before the Libros. I know you guys girls could play and could pass and could defend.
All about reps, getting opportunities. Thailand choosing not to hit that back over, throwing it back to her team. Unfortunately, unable to convert on a one-on-one.
So we're down at 9-9. Thailand giving it everything they've got right now to stay in this one, to try and take the set and stay in this tournament. Ooh, that's going to be a cheap point for Thailand. Sometimes, though, the spin on the ball can make it difficult. Sungaekuz not able to control it.
Yeah, really. Spin on the ball, and also at this point, everyone's sweaty. You never know what kind of water's on the ball. At least that was my excuse as a setter. If I ever doubled it.
As one came through and landed on your forehead.
That's right. Hey, it's sweaty. Come on now. Wipe those arms.
Good up. That was a tough one for Chechuan. She's off the net.
Yeah, she's jumping backwards on this, really out of balance. It's a tough swing. Everyone knows it. A well-formed block in front of her. It's a tough one with Thailand. They've got to take some risks and something they're really good at. So those airs, some of those they're okay with.
Oh, yes. Oh, steady now, Karakurt. Now have you... One of the rules of volleyball, for those of you that don't know, you have to turn away and celebrate immediately. You win the point, you turn away. No afters. There's a little bit of afters here from Karakurt.
A little bit. Not the first timer. Uzbek had to grab her a few times ago. You know, I often get asked, do you miss playing? And you know what I miss the most? Talking a little crap, bringing a little edge. If I'm being fully honest, those are the moments that are so fun.
Of course you do. It's the psychology of it, because it's a non-contact sport. I love that side of the game. And just going back to that, it's always made me chuckle for players that felt they could give it, and they would give a little bit of grief, and then as soon as you gave it back, they fell to bits. And you're like, oh my days, you just set yourself up for that, and they absolutely crumble.
That's right. But you know, it's like anything. Practice makes perfect. So if you want to be good at talking a little crap, you got to do it a lot. It's very simple. It's very simple.
Trash talk. Bit of trash talk. Nothing wrong with that. Bit of banter. Well played. Side out points coming, keeping Thailand very much in the set still, 11 apiece.
Türkiye has been serving tougher throughout this match, but Thailand's responded well. They're starting to pass a little bit better. Again, doing what they did in set one, having 4 attackers ready at all times.
But the middle is just huge, isn't it? I think they've had one commit block for a point, but they've really not stopped a great deal. Now Thailand at the moment. Into the technical we go then. Türkiye up by 1, leading 2-1.
Truly, even if you commit, this is so tough to stop on a good pass. Ganesh has been so effective tonight.
They don't go from far to wide. You have a lot of time. Okay? So suppose that you can be tight, you help. Okay, you take the ball so you can be ready for some fight. Okay, because she's too much in six. Okay, you are too much out of the rest. Okay, take more responsibility there. All the rest is good. But attention, we start to move too much in block. And then we move and we come back. We move and we come back. Wait. The ball coming in the middle.
I love listening to coaches' timeouts and what they say and how they say it. I think it's such a crucial part of the game and how you give information. So the actual bit of information that Guidetti gave was wait, be patient. What he told them was what they weren't doing. You move, you come back, you move. So there was time there to actually say something else potentially. But that's what they've got to do. They've got to wait. They've got to try and stay in it. That's a big swing from Thailand.
That's right. You see here as blockers, it's really hard to not get attracted by movement. So when there's a lot of players moving, it's a little bit uneasy. And Giovanni's telling his players, wait, see the set, and then react. When you know, then you go.
Karakurt's currently just got a foot back in. She was stood out of court for a moment there. Oh, ow. Erdem straight over. I'm sorry, are you okay? Lovely sporting spirit being shown.
Love to see that.
Now, I know the fans have been a little bit booey and whistly. Oh, ow. But they're also applauding that and making that the fact that
Supatra
is okay.
Yeah, getting hit, but showing up with a smile. What a spirit about her. Showing up for her teammates.
Free ball then for Türkiye. Good up. And then Karakurt not quite as quick, so Thailand will have the point.
You don't want to give a free ball in volleyball, but if you're going to give a free ball, this is exactly what you want to do. You want to make it as aggressive as possible. You can see Thailand putting that into position too. So either the setter has to take it so you can't run a real offense, or you get something like that and take out Türkiye's best attacker.
Oh, I say that one has just had the snot hit out of it.
That was nasty. What a swing down the line. You could hear that up here.
I could feel it. Well watched by Erdem. They have Thailand go towards the ropes here at the moment. Türkiye, couple of points. She's fouled, that's nice. I'm okay, I'll be back in a moment.
Nice patience by Erdem. Some of those, it's hard to not go get that across the net, which would be, of course, a point for Thailand.
Another point for Türkiye. And the Black Wolf is howling with delight.
Wow. Over 11,000 fans here starting to feel it. These are the moments as a team when you break open the game, it's tied, we're within one, and then you start digging balls and converting in trans. There's just a momentum, a feeling. You can see it here on Türkiye's face. It's just magic. Türkiye's touching it right now.
Tough situation to be in, isn't it, for a coach right now, and how you try and get the team motivated and back up. Not that Thailand need much in the way of motivation, but just to try and cut down those unforced errors. Oh, that's a shame for Thailand. What a great serve, though. You can't legislate for that. And the ball, it could have gone anywhere. It comes off the net.
Hornman's ready for it. She's watching the serve with good intent. Oh, maybe not. She lost it a little early. There's no assuming in volleyball. You gotta wait, you gotta see it. One she'd like to have back.
Charapon, she's always hitting quick.
Truly, she's so fast. You can see she's flying out. She kind of hangs in the air. Her approach almost jumping outside, able to attack that outside hand of the smaller blocker, and used by a great swing by her.
Well played. It's getting better and better now for Turkey, but the players will try, and certainly Gwenedevic trying to keep their eyes off the scoreline and focus on each point. What a touch that is from Jansu.
Amazing. And I don't blame Thailand for being deep. Turkey has been bringing so much heat, especially here in set 4. They're ready for that hard-driven ball. Great vision by Baladine.
Ace serve for Erdem. We talked about the corridor of uncertainty. That one into the hallway of hesitation. The two passes just looking at each other.
Erdem with a few aces tonight. You see her run over to Coach Giovanni every time. Clearly something they're game planning.
That's off the hands. A moment of silence, just a moment. And now Charaporn will go back to serve.
Nice hustle by Pornpun here, making the most of a really tough pass and allowing her hitter to go again to that small blocker and Uzbay, something Thailand's gonna try to keep taking advantage of.
Went for the big swing, but it was in the way that she was facing and in rhythm. And Pornpun says, yeah, I like those, thank you.
That's right, Baladin had so many good swings. That set a little bit low. She's taking a chance to try to go with it rather than just tip it in. Always a game of risk reward here.
Once again, Thailand will have a go. And once again, Türkiye don't allow the ball to come over. And that's frustrating for Güneş, but those are the and frustrating for Guidetti. Well, he's going to need to get himself a new tap. Did he just throw that in the bin? I think he's going to need to get another one.
One of the greatest competitors in this game. Türkiye getting a little dug in on their heels. Probably frustrated because that's not a shot Chachuan has hit a lot tonight, that 4-4 shot. Most of the time, that's the job of the left front blocker.
It is warm in here, 11,050 fans making it warm. And a little bit of cramp. You mentioned that with Pornpun earlier on. Guidetti needs to go and say sorry to his tablet if it's still working. We always love that when coaches take things out on the inanimate objects.
Okay.
Seen a few bottles go flying in my time, a few benches.
You just got to emote somewhere.
Yeah.
At least it's not at a human.
It's not as if the players are. I purposely didn't go after that coach. Yeah, I wanted to make a mistake, but timeout being called, and you need to have a little look at to make sure everyone's all right. Baladin needs a bit of treatment still. She's hobbling. I'll be interested to see what Guidetti has to say now. Literally just cramp, you can see it go, you can see her calf go as she's gone for the ball.
Such a bad feeling.
No, I don't want to be grassing anybody up here, but I did see a few of the Türkiye players getting coffee before they left the hotel.
That's right, tomorrow it's pickle juice only. Pickle juice, bananas, Mama Thompson will be all over these cramps.
Oh my goodness, yeah, pickle juice. Lots of electrolytes.
Yeah, but really the schedule of this tournament is so fun, it's so challenging, but it's been a long tournament for these guys. So much of being able to play at a high level is how well you recover, so you can push the line day to day.
Well, the change has been made. Baladin's going to have to sit out for the moment. So, Tubasinalu is in. Sinalu on. Didn't quite work, so Thailand take that point, 18-19. This is quite a pivotal moment, really, in this set and the match. Thailand will be thinking, oh, we've got a chance here. That's well played, really well played, because the options for Jansu were limited. Well, that was
They're quick to challenge. Yeah, that looked pretty in up here.
Even the coach for Thailand was saying it was in.
Well, either way, we're able to confirm it here on the challenge. And we get another look at this beautiful court. One of the coolest courts I've ever seen. For sure, but you're right. Uzbay getting Ganesh going there, something that's worked well. Yeah, this one clearly in.
Oh, it's nice to see that Guidetti's got his back friends with his tablet again, giving it a cuddle. Jansu to serve. Baladin still receiving attention. If you get cramp, it can just come back at any moment. Once you've got it, it's so difficult to get rid of it. Into transition. Well, that was a tough one for Chachuan. I'm thinking that she's going to play a down ball. She's going to just maybe put a bit of spin on it with a thumb up to get it, but she's actually tried to hit a winner, and maybe not the best position to try and do that from.
Yeah, it almost looked like she was a little bit indecisive. She wanted to go swing hard, then last minute decided not to. It's a tough life as an outside hitter.
We might be looking. Okay, so challenge requested. Now this is probably looking at whether or not there was a block touch here, because the referees would have given that. Well, actually, but no one then made a second touch. No one played it after she played it. Oh, my eyes, my memory. Paladin.
And maybe, yeah.
Not sure, is she? So we're looking for a net fault then, okay? Well. No, the thing is with the net fault, the ball has moved the net into the player. So even though there's a touch, it's not right. It's you as a player have to physically move and touch the net. If the ball hits the net and then the net movement comes up and hits you, or moves as we saw that and hits the player, that's not a fault. Oh, it's a rotation error for Thailand.
Oh, you don't see that too often.
No, Chachuan and Pimpachaya. So Pimpachaya needs to be in between Charapon, and she was the wrong side. I think she was the wrong side of the libero actually. Well, that was a gift, and then Jansu gives them the ball back. But Türkiye now 3 away from a place in the semi-finals. Jansu has to forget that serve. She's got an offense to organise here, and they're stacking over on the left-hand side. Türkiye. So Karakurt's going to do a Buffalo Girl and come all the way around the outside. Round the outside. To get ready to hit on the right side, and it means that Shinolu is in the place where she wants to be. So all 3 hitters are where they want to be able to side out. And off goes Karakurt. It's not a good ball, and it's a point for Thailand.
Yeah, you don't see this too often. There's a few other teams. Team USA is famous for doing this, having their opposite run around. Of course, you serve like that, doesn't really matter who's running where.
Well, that one was Malolu's ball to play, and she didn't perhaps put in the ball she needed to, but that's a gift. That's just what Türkiye wanted. And now they're 2 away.
Crowd's starting to feel it. As an athlete, it's so hard to stay in the moment when you're so close to winning. It's easy to get ahead of yourself.
Well, normally the fans stand up at 24, but they're up at 23. Chachuan, nowhere to go. Wow. It's a massive block.
Wow.
And now it's match ball for Türkiye.
Great discipline by Türkiye here at the end of the match. Just waiting, being patient, and getting over.
Wonderful block from Karakurt. Well, not quite the serve that Shinolu was looking for. Side out required for a place in the semi-finals. Oh, it's done in style. A massive swing from Ganesh. And Türkiye have beaten Thailand by 3-1. And Türkiye will be playing against Italy for a place in the final.
Unbelievable finish, something that's worked so well for Türkiye tonight. It's really great to see teams at this level start off slow, have to work through some adjustments. Like we said, this is exactly what's going to help them build the confidence, build the cohesiveness that they're going to need if they want to win a tournament as tough as the VNL. What a match. 11,000 people on their feet. 11,002 now. We're up.
So 11,052.
That's right, 52. So well executed tonight. Uzbay did an incredible job on good passes, medium passes, of just keeping her hitters in rhythm. I'm so impressed with number 3.
So are we both in agreement then that Jansu is the player of the match?
If I got to vote, yes. I mean, I know I'm biased as a setter, but unbelievable.
I'm completely neutral, but I think it's Jansu. I think Jansu's missed out on a lot of MVP awards playing with Bakifang. And if there is an MVP award to be given, surely it has to be Jansu. She's orchestrated the team so well. And for me, that set she made to Karakurt, so tight on the net, was just phenomenal.
Really,
she missed out on the photo opportunity there.
Not the photo.
Well, let's have a look at the score, confirmation of which 3-1 for Türkiye against Thailand. Thailand upsetting things a little bit at the start by taking the first set, but Türkiye coming back to take the next three. That means we're going to get another capacity crowd for the semi-finals as well. Awesome. What a game that promises to be. Türkiye against Italy. Wow. Karakurt against Igonu. Both going at each other's airspace, both going wheels up.
Both after a day off. Each team getting a day off tomorrow to get rested, get those cramps in order, get hydrated.
Pickle juice, as you said.
Pickle juice, bananas, whatever it takes.
So those are our matches. They're done. 3-1, 3-1. We have our semi-finalists. We can head down to centre court now. Vital Haynan's going to have a chat with Jansu.
Okay, it's an amazing atmosphere. You still try to the interview. Jansu, what happened after set one that for this great comeback in this match?
I don't know. I think in the first set we couldn't enter the game. We were struggling about everything. We started really good, but then we struggled a lot in every part of the game. But then I think we changed our mind and we started to understand that what they are doing in attack, because sometimes it's not easy to block them because they are doing many combinations, so it's not easy. But I'm so happy that we win because it's never easy to play against Thailand.
And I have a personal question. In the first set, Karakurt was not working so good. Then you brought her back. What were you doing?
I don't know. I think it was my mistake. I couldn't put her in the game. Then I started to give more balls and then she found the rhythm, I think.
Because you played amazing in the middle attack. But is there something you can improve for the next match in 2 days?
What, sorry?
What you can improve for the next match? You have 2 days. Is there something this we can do better?
I don't know. I think like we can improve everything, but just I think we should start better and we can do better block.
And I have one last request. 11,252 people. Can you say something to them? How amazing they are?
No, I think like I really like to play in Ankara because I feel really all the support, you know, and I'm so thankful that I'm from Turkey, you know.
Okay, I think thank you for the interview, and you know that I'm behind you to be the MVP of the tournament. So go on, you know that.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye. So I go back, I send the images back and the sound back there. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Vital. We're not the only one. Both Courtney and I think that as well. Jansu is certainly the MVP for this and could well end up being the MVP for the tournament. So this is it. This is what is coming. Türkiye are going to play Italy. Serbia are going to play Brazil. And the winners of that will be going into the gold medal match. We will have a bronze medal match as well. Oh, my goodness me. It's just getting better and better and better.
Just when you think it can't get any better, we've got such good volleyball in front of us.
Well, just phenomenal volleyball. And for the teams that haven't made it, well, they played their part in keeping us all entertained. And what a great game it's been. But we have to wrap it up now. It's been absolutely phenomenal. Thank you all so much for your company. From Vital Haynan, from Courtney Thompson, and from myself, Clayton Lucas. We'll be back in a couple of days' time when we'll have the semi-finals. Until then, from all of us here, it's time to say goodbye. Bye.